Have you ever strolled down a shadowy New York street at night and felt a spine-tingling chill run down your back? All right, so picture this. The Dakota Building. This place is iconic. John Lennon lived there. Yoko Ono still does, and it's been in movies like Rosemary's Baby. But behind the fancy facade, there's a dark history. People say it's haunted, and not just by your average ghost. We're talking about some serious bad vibes. One of the most famous stories is about John Lennon himself. He was shot right outside the building, and some people say his ghost never left. Witnesses have reported seeing him sitting at his piano, playing music in the middle of the night. Can you imagine walking down the hallway and seeing that? I'd freak out. But it's not just John Lennon. There have been reports of a little girl in a blue dress running through the halls, and a creepy doorman who vanishes into thin air. Some residents even say they've seen a shadowy figure lurking in the courtyard. It's like something out of a horror movie. But this is real life. The Dakota Building has this heavy energy. You know? Like something bad happened there, and it just lingered. People have reported feeling watched, hearing whispers, and even seeing objects move on their own. It's enough to make you want to sleep with the lights on. And get this, the building's even got secret tunnels underneath it. No one knows for sure what they were used for, but some people say they were part of the Underground Railroad. Can you imagine the history those tunnels have seen? It's both fascinating and terrifying at the same time. The Dakota Building is a reminder that even in the brightest city, there are dark corners and hidden stories. It's a place where history and the supernatural collide, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. Okay, guys, buckle up, because this next story is seriously messed up. We're talking about the Cecil Hotel, a place so creepy it'll make your skin crawl. This place has seen it all. Murders, suicides, you name it. It's like a magnet for the dark side, drawing in all sorts of darkness. One of the most disturbing cases is that of Elisa Lam. She was a young woman staying at the Cecil back in 2013, and she just vanished. The police released this eerie elevator video, and it's seriously unsettling. Elisa's acting super strange, pushing buttons, looking around like she's hiding from someone. It's like she knew something bad was about to happen, something really terrifying. Days later, they found her body in the hotel's water tank on the roof. The tank was sealed, and no one knows how she got in there. It's a total mystery, and it sent chills down everyone's spines. People have all sorts of theories. Foul play, paranormal activity, you name it, but the creepiness doesn't stop there. It just keeps going. The Cecil Hotel has a long history of strange deaths and disappearances. Serial killers have stayed there. People have jumped from the windows. It's like a vortex of despair. Some people even say the hotel is built on cursed ground. I mean, with that much negativity in one place, it's hard to argue with them. The Cecil Hotel is a stark reminder that even in a bustling city like LA, darkness can lurk in plain sight. It's a place where tragedy and mystery collide, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. All right, for our final story, we're heading to Washington Square Park. Now, this place might seem all chill and peaceful during the day, but at night, it takes on a whole different vibe. See, this park has a secret. It used to be a massive burial ground. Yeah, you heard that right. Thousands of people are buried beneath those trees and benches. People have reported seeing all sorts of creepy stuff in Washington Square Park after dark. There's the Hangman's Elm, this ancient tree where they say public executions used to take place. People say they've seen the ghost of a hangman still lingering around the tree, waiting for his next victim. Then there are the stories of ghostly figures walking among the tombstones, which are still visible in certain parts of the park. Some visitors claim to have felt cold spots, heard whispers, and even seen full-bodied apparitions. It's like the veil between the living and the dead is thin in Washington Square Park, and especially at night. One of the most common stories is about a woman in a white dress who wanders the park, mourning the loss of her child. People say she's the ghost of a grieving mother who lost her child during a yellow fever epidemic back in the 1800s. Imagine stumbling upon her in the dead of night, her cries echoing through the empty park. Washington Square Park is a reminder that even in the most crowded and vibrant city, the past never truly stays buried. It's a place where history and the supernatural intersect, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. All right, guys, that's it for tonight's NYC Nightmare Fuel. I hope you enjoyed these creepy tales, but be warned, you might not want to watch this one right before bed. If you're brave enough, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more creepy content, and let me know in the comments what you thought of these stories, or if you've got any spooky NYC tales of your own. Until next time, stay spooky.